playing Final Fantasy X, looking at maybe doing a whole playthrough eventually. Um, right now I was just kind of gonna get started and just probably run through the first little bit. I don't know how much I'm gonna do today because one, I haven't slept, and two, I'd really like to get some other stuff done today. But I figured, since I'm here and ain't got nothing to do, might as well go ahead and knock out another stream. Because if you've been keeping up with me at all, I'd only started streaming, pretty much yesterday, and I've already finished Outlast, did a whole playthrough, and I think right now, once I finish uploading this will be my 16th upload. Although that's kind of unfair because the Outlast got separated into, I want to say, like probably 11 or 12 pieces just because I had to upload to Twitch. But anyway, let's go ahead and I guess jump into Final Fantasy X here. I was just going to let some of the credits play because I actually really like this music. And just really looking forward to streaming some more and hopefully getting some more followers and getting some people to help me come up with more creative ways to do things and just I guess be more I guess outgoing overall, because that's probably my biggest downfall is that I don't really have a drive to be I guess what's the word, outgoing and energetic or seem enthusiastic. But really, I mean, I really like streaming from the little bit that I've done. My first video, I had, I think, 7 people at one point that weren't me, because I had my own stream up to make sure it was streaming right, and I had 7 people, and it just amazed me, and I don't know, I'm kind of chasing that feeling. So hopefully one day one of my videos will get 8, and while I'm streaming, there'll just be 8 people watching it, and I'll probably be so happy. I'd probably show on the stream. Just really excited. I mean, and I have the random person that watched my first video. He subscribed, and I just really struck a chord with me, and I'm really happy to have even a single subscriber, just a single person that's like, hey, whenever you post stuff, I really want to know about it. So just looking forward to doing more, and hopefully getting more people involved and doing more and more. I mean, eventually, I don't know, I'd really like to get into content creation. And like I'd stated in a previous video, I'd been working on upgrading my PC so it's stream capable, because right now, I mean, I could stream certain things, couldn't stream everything, and definitely wouldn't be the experience that I want it to be for myself or for other people to enjoy. I mean, hell, this isn't an experience that I want other people to enjoy, but the thing is I enjoyed it, and apparently, someone else did enough to subscribe, and so...
Listen to my story.
If one person will, then,
this
that's enough
may be
to
our last chance.
Keep me going. So, hopefully people enjoy my, my long-ass streams, because that's gonna be my, I guess, something that I'm gonna try to do is, I'm gonna try to stream, longer periods, and I might even look into breaking up those streams, just that way they don't end up like, my first Outlast, or my first, what was it, Paragon one, where they're, 2 hours long, because I know that's kind of intimidating. Not everyone has 2 hours to, spare, and a lot of people aren't comfortable with, I guess, leaving it up or trusting a computer to save where they were. Although that's a feature that's pretty, I think pretty common to most internet browsers and computers and phones these days. So just really looking try to get into this. voice acting is gonna kill me. Woo. I forgot it's so bad sometimes. Oh man. Here we go. Don't want to sign your balls.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
For someone who sounds like they're 10, you're definitely not wearing enough clothes.
Good luck tonight.
Like,
Nothing
I mean,
to worry about.
and also, who sounds like this?
Oh, if I
What
score
kind
a
of name
goal,
is that?
I'll do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
So, let's talk to these little kids, see what they want.
Can you sign this?
No prob.
Please?
Alrighty.
Me too.
Take it easy.
Yeah, I'm just really looking forward to, you
Well,
know, I
gotta
guess
go.
putting myself out there
Cheer
more
for
and
me.
trying to be
2,
less,
3.
what's the word? I guess,
Hey,
I don't want
got
to
a
be,
game to
you know,
play.
caught up in whatever it is I'm doing,
Teach us
and
after.
just to kind of ignore
Maybe
the
tonight,
stream itself. I want to try to get to where, you know, talking
Tonight.
to the stream is, you know, going to be just
I
second
mean
nature,
tomorrow.
and, you know, just talking through what I'm doing or
Promise?
talking about ideas, or
Promise.
even if it gets so bad as to, you know, whatever's happening is kind of boring, honestly, and I'm just, you know, making up stuff or just, you know, talking out my ass just to, you know, pass the time until we get to more interesting stuff, because I figure Final Fantasy is going to be like that, and that's kind of why I wanted to play Final Fantasy, because, you know, huge scenes like this where it's just silence and just, you know, kind of ambience, just supposed to be building up emotion, you know, that's nice and all whenever it's a single person experience, but when you're streaming it, you know, you have to, you know, kind of keep it going. And really hoping to, I guess, I don't know, bring some of my weird humor into it, because a lot of people tell me I'm funny. I don't see it, and it's usually not when I try. It's usually when I'm serious. You know, it's usually whenever I'm mad and trying to get my point across that I'm the funniest.
Our hero, Jecht, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jecht all night. My dad and I never talked so much.
Sounds like my relationship with my dad.
Make
whoops.
way, make way.
I didn't mean to
Coming
move this
through,
so much.
sorry.
Damn, people, get the fuck.
Hey! Hey!
Why don't they hire security? I mean, people blocking the damn Blitzball star like that, that's just not okay. So, I've also been trying to figure out how they hold their breath like that. Is their oxygen composition different? Do their bodies use less oxygen? Do they absorb, you know, oxygen from the water through their skin? I mean... So I really love this song. Oh God, that should be frowned upon instead of cheered. because I think that might cause some damage there. And see, I always found the idea of Sin, this creature, if you're not familiar with Final Fantasy X, just really intriguing, because shown here breaking the laws of physics, just tearing buildings apart, and just sucking them up like it's a source of gravity. Kind of reminds me of like almost from Final Fantasy IX. Was it Atmos? I couldn't remember, but it kind of reminds me of that. Just taking everything in and just sucking it all up. But yeah, I've been a really huge fan of Final Fantasy all my life. I mean, I was young enough that when Final Fantasy VII came out for the PS1 in English, I hadn't learned to read yet, and my mom started reading that to me whenever I was playing it originally, and I actually learned how to read because of that game. So I kind of have a lot of I guess, I don't know what the word is, but I mean,
What are you doing?
I was waiting.
It's just a deep connection with Final Fantasy. I've always just really felt kind of strongly about it, and it killed me when I had to wait like 12 years for Final Fantasy 15, 13 verses with because I was in middle school when that came out, and really I should be done with college. Like, that's just silly. And it came out this year pretty much.
What?
Don't cry.
So just really just really looking forward to what Final Fantasy has in store. Really hoping the series will kind of go on some more and improve. Alright, so
Hey, wait!
here we go.
Hey, not this way.
Look.
Yeah, I don't. The voice acting for this is always kind of gets to me after a while. I forget how weird it is.
Sin.
Sin?
Take it. A gift from
Yeah.
Jack.
My old
Hurt
man?
yourself, kid. See, I don't understand how it goes from this to like, once he gets his overdrive, doing flips and crazy stuff in such a short period of time. I mean, it blows my
These
mind.
ones don't matter. We cut through.
See, I really like this type of combat where, you're kind of, it feels more fluid because, you're moving through areas as you, defeat waves. And I think that's the first time that had really been done in a Final Fantasy where, you stayed in combat, you didn't like, have a break or, it feels real fluid. And then I like
Don't
the,
bother going after all of them. Cut the
being
ones that
surrounded
matter
in
and
combat.
run.
I think that's really neat as well. But that had been done before. First time I remember it was in 7. Although if it happened before that, it's totally possible. But I just know, it definitely, kind of stuck with me as being a unique, you know, combat style. And once we get into the progression of this game, I would like to kind of showcase, you know, my thoughts on that, because really I think this is probably one of the best progression systems. It was really unique as well. I think the only one that was more unique was Final Fantasy VIII, but it was really abusable, and I felt like it had like a real big drawback, because it's like, okay, well, you have magic, and if you use your magic, it's at cost to you, because you're going to lower your own, you know, effectiveness, because most of the spells that boosted your stats the most,
some can't wait
were
to die.
the best spells in the game. So it's just, I kind of felt like it, you know, self-defeating in that sense. Bam! Direct. Alright. Bam! Oh, man. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, how do you go from can't even... Oh, fuck. There we go. But, like, how do you go from can't hold the sword to doing flips? Because, like, realistically, he probably would have just fell on his head because the sword was too off balance. But, oh well, I mean, let's not talk about realism. I mean, you know, this giant space sword creature just, you know, casted a gravity spell on me. Well, I shouldn't have dig too much into realism. Ouch. Man. Percentage health. So rude. Yeah, one more hit. I'm getting sorry for all the yawning and stretching. I'm kind of tired from not sleeping, but it's whatever. That's just me. I got insomnia, so kind of got to deal with it. So yeah, I'll probably try to break these up into like hour-long episodes, maybe a bit shorter. And definitely something I kind of want to get across. I don't know if, you know, if you've heard before, because, you know, depends on when or how you find out about this channel. But if, you know, this is your first time watching anything of mine, I'd just like to say, you know, please feel free to suggest whatever content that you'd like to see.
Let's get out
I mean,
of here.
even if it's something silly as, you know,
We're expected.
I want to see you hold your breath for as long as you can. Okay.
Give me a
I'll make a
break,
damn
man.
video. I'll, you know, play some game and just hold my breath. I don't know. You just anything you want. You know, I'll try to do it if it's easy, and then I mean, just and then if, you know, you're like, you know, if there's a certain game you wanted to see, or like a specific thing you wanted done. If I have the game, I'll do it. If I don't, I'll try to get the game and get to it as soon as I can. You know, and I got the same name on Facebook. If you want to add me on there and message me about whatever, I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. I'm usually up 90% of the time anyway, so, you know, if you happen to catch me, I'll be up and probably respond within a few minutes. And if I'm at work, it might be, you know, upwards of an hour.
This
But
could be bad.
if I can get around to it, I'll, you know, I'll answer you and let you know.
Knock it down.
What?
Trust me.
I guess the big thing is, you know, I'm not going to be too steady on a schedule because I have rotating shift work. And and kind of makes it hard to really plan, you know, okay, well, this is the day that, you know, I'm going to stream for, 12 hours, or, I'm going to do this or that. But, I mean, so far, I've really enjoyed it. I really think I'll stick with it at least for a little bit longer. I mean, I don't expect to get anything out of it, or, even have too many more people, even watch my videos, because why even watch YouTube? There's so many better, entertainers out there who do a better job than me. But, if you happen to stop by and, happen to like it, that's great. And that's all I can ask for.
Go.
Alright, so here we go. We're going to run across the falling building in true Final Fantasy fashion. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was saying before, is, doing these long parts where there's really nothing happening, I'd like to, I guess, be more involved. So, if I ever do get, more viewers, I'd really like for,
This is it.
this time to be filled with discussion and, kind of picking stuff up, or, even, game theory, or, like, just talking about what's going on. Because, like, realistically, I mean, you know a lot about Final Fantasy X. I don't know what the hell happened to him. I don't get it. It really makes no sense to me. And if you know nothing about Final Fantasy X, it's even worse, because it's so little is explained. And, and then you never really find out, exactly yes or no what goes on here. All you know is,
Hey.
hey.
Hey!
All of a sudden you're just kind of, in a whole different reality.
Old man?
I mean, because, things are definitely wrong, and you're swimming in the sky, kind of reminiscent of Kingdom Hearts, in Never Never Land. And you're just swimming, just.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy.
I'm also quite tired, but that's okay.
I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Same. I mean, I think that's the goal of pretty much everybody, is to just not feel alone. But see, and then, you're here all of a sudden, and it's like, is this the ruins of, that city we were just in, or, I mean, what the hell's going on? And, you have to imagine how he feels, because,
Anybody there?
he just woke up and he has no idea where he's at,
Oren!
and there's not any, sizable landmass in sight.
Hey!
And apparently has a great fear of being alone. So, so all he's gonna do is just yell. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna swim away. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Oh yeah, I forgot I can dive. Alright. So I find it really weird that there's like a mini-map, because, for Final Fantasy that was like a first. And I remember, when I started playing this, I was like, that's not right. I'm gonna go ahead and learn some Al Bhed, because I do have another save file, but I haven't played it since quite some time, as you probably saw. Oh well, I guess you didn't see because I guess it cut it out. But you know, I mean, you know, I just really wanted to try to get some of the Albed, you know, decoded, because not having any idea what the hell's going on always sucks. And you know, if you're new to Final Fantasy X or you've never seen it, Albed is a spoken language that's different than the general language of the universe, or at least the setting. Universe in that sense, not, you know, universe in the sky, but in this, I guess, world, you know, they have pretty much one language, except for Albed's the exception. And Albed's only spoken by like a pretty much a small percentage of people, and you know, so to this character who doesn't know it, you know, everything he sees and reads in it is, you know, pretty much gibberish, and then, you know, when people talk to him, it's even worse. You understand even less of it. But throughout the game, you find little, I guess, little books that like explain, you know, certain letters or whatever. And so throughout the course of the game, if you find enough of them, you actually piece the language together. And so if you review the language like I just did, you can actually go from the beginning and read all the Albedian stuff. Oh shit, a fish! Lots of fish. Well, I guess they're, I can't remember the name of these things. I think they begin with an S. I don't remember. But it's time for a fight. Ouch. This, ah. That's right. Now. Oh no, I really like that, you know, Final Fantasy kind of uses a bunch of lore from different cultures and mythos for, you know, their creatures, and even their I guess, like, their bigger bosses, and even their like helpful companions. They usually also come, you know, from some type of mythos. Alright, so don't remember how this fight works. And I feel like there's something else to it, but I might be remembering it wrong. Oh Jesus, that hurt. Damn. Careful there. I don't think swimming to the surface is really going to help you much. Because, you know, if that thing had just chased him straight up, you know, he wouldn't have even had time to really, you know, start going forward. He'd have just been gone if it had chased him immediately. But oh well. You know, at least we didn't die, I guess.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Alright. Oh shit. That's a scary ass statue. I didn't expect it. The lightning spooked me. Alright, so let's see what's going on here.
Cold. Need fire.
Okay, so they soaked up too much rainwater to be of use. Let's see what creepy statue. I agree. That was a fucking awful thing. Alright, so I need flint and tinder to make a fire to warm us up. Alright, let me go ahead and save again. Just because I don't want the stream to cut out and then me have to try to, you know, piece it back together. I'd rather just be able to just load from wherever I last saved. So generally speaking, I'm going to try to save as, you know, not as often as I can, but I'm going to try to save pretty regularly. Because I've had problems with streaming via the PS4 a couple times. It'll just randomly quit a couple times. Then I've had a bug with Outlast, where at a certain part when I died, instead of being able to load, it just froze, and so I had to completely, you know, stop streaming, restart, and then come back to it, and so it kind of segmented my my stream. Alright, so I got the flint and the tinder, but I want to see if there's more goodies. Yeah. So I got a high potion. We're gonna go run back and start a damn fire and warm this bitch ass guy up. I mean, what kind of run is that? Oh, press an X. There we go. Good job. I'm proud of you. You did it! Great job. Yeah, after
I need food.
after that experience with that giant fish monster, I don't think I would just lay around.
What do you want?
Unprepared.
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You
Rude?
came to say that?
Same? I mean, that's kind of a dick move, man.
It's been 10 years.
Why are you so
I thought you'd
echoey?
be crying.
Who? Me?
Because Orin's way more echoey than Titus is.
You cried.
Dick ass kid. Yeah, you cried. Bitch, you cried. Fucking still need to change your diaper, bro. Oh man. See, like I said, after that experience with that that monster, I wouldn't just sleep out in the open like that. Man, you'd find me up in a corner.
Wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Yeah, good job. Telling the fire to hold on's really gonna work wonders for you, bro. Yeah, so right about here, I would nope the hell out. I was like, nah, we good.
Give me a break!
I didn't turn around. Boom! Michael Bay in this bitch. I can't imagine a video game with Michael Bay as the director. It'd pretty much be just this the entire game, just explosions and a whole bunch of nonsense. Also, that guy's really shaky over there on the right. A little bayonet's like... So, these are Albedians, by the way. I was talking about them earlier, in case you missed it.
You on my side? Cool!
So they're kind of, I guess, like, the outcast, or so, than the average person. Yeah, we did it. Great job. Now you have to waste any potions. Alright, so here we go. Finally gonna get into the progression system, I think. After this video. Also, I think they should use a different color tan for the suit. Just because back in the PS2 days, color looked pretty skin-like. Because, there wasn't always really clear textures on skin.
Phew. That was
As I'm
close.
sure you can tell with Titus. So if there weren't really any lines
Hey, let me
to
go.
define the skin in certain areas, probably could think that that was just the skin there. Alright, so the white letters are letters that
Fed!
I've translated.
Trivia de Grisa! Ich bin petted. Verpuneket verdrick.
But see, I would hate to be Titus in this situation. Whoa, her boob just went into his chest. That's awkward. Yeah, it'd knock me out too. Yep, so they knock him out and pretty much take him hostage. I mean, he's not really hostage, he's not getting a ransom or anything. But you'll learn some more soon enough. Alright, so now I'm waking up.
Kid, the Daja.
How rude.
Hey, that hurts.
Usujek, right?
Bro, why you gotta point a gun at me, man? You already knocked me down.
Penis.
Penis. What?
Right, whatever.
Tui Hood Kabeg?
Like I
said I don't understand.
To communicate.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Woo! That means I get to have a home. Yeah. People love me. I'm useful. Or something. Yeah. Alright. Well, I think that'll be it for this first episode. Well, again, thanks for stopping by if you happen to be watching this. Or at least, if you've watched all the way through anyway. There's some people skip through videos or whatever. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'll probably do more of this when I wake up, unless I start streaming Outlast 2 or some other game, or maybe if I get lucky, someone will message me and want something in particular. Anyway, that'll be it for today. I'm gonna go take me a nap. All right, later.